Hello everybody, welcome to yoga. My name is Amy. So for today, we're going to go ahead and start right off in a nice comfortable seated cross-legged position. Shoulders over the hips, palms up, index finger to thumb. Really keep your collarbone open. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, reach up, exhale, lower, inhale, reach, and this time as you exhale, release your right arm down into the mat and side stretch over to your right. Deep breaths, really opening into your side waist. Inhale, exhale, carve through to release. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, side stretch over to your left. Take nice deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, carve through to release. Inhale, open up your arms. And exhale, place your fingertips just behind your hips so that your fingertips are coming forward towards your knees. Inhale, really open deeply and broadly into your chest, and as you exhale, lean back. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lean back. Inhale. Exhale, lean back and press all four corners of both hands into the mat. See if you can tip your chin up slightly without forcing your neck back. Breathe deeply. Inhale, reach your arms up, taking your shoulders over your hips, and exhale, fold over your seated cross-legged position. Again, taking the time to bring your hands only as far forward as your body will allow you to go. And I know that I preach a lot about that in this channel. It's very important that you listen to your body and have patience with yourself. Breathe deeply. Inhale, walk your hands in, and exhale, come to tabletop position or all fours. From all fours, if you're finding that this is really strenuous for your wrists, of course, you can keep your fingers curled under like a fist instead. As you inhale, come to a very gentle back bend or cow, and exhale, round through to cat. Let's go ahead and hold cat for a few breaths here, really reaching the crown of the head towards the mat. Nice, deep, regenerative breaths. Inhale, come to a gentle back bend or cow, and exhale, round through to cat and hold for a few breaths. Inhale to cow. Exhale once again, round through to cat and hold. Inhale to cow. Exhale, take your hips back to your heels, coming into Balasana or Child's Rest. Release your brow into the mat, and for today, I want you to try to keep your eyes closed every time we go into Child's Rest. Really focus on breathing restorative energy into your brow, into the crown of your head, into your chest, into your solar plexus, into your sacrum, and into your root. And briefly, I did touch upon energy work for this week. We are going to focus on energy points of the body, or the 7 chakras. Inhale, begin to roll onto the crown of your head, lift your hips up, and pull your elbows back towards your quadriceps. Try to press evenly through all four corners of both hands, keeping your fingers spread wide. Deep breaths, ushering in energy and positivity. Inhale, exhale back to child's rest, reaching those fingertips towards the top of the mat. Eyes closed, eyes are soft. Inhale, lift the hips, elbows back. Exhale onto the crown of your head once again. Inhale, exhale, child's rest. Inhale, come all the way up to a seated position. Reach your arms up. Begin to look up towards your hands. And exhale, take your arms down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, arms down by your side. And once again, reach up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Clasp your hands behind your back and fold, allowing the shoulders to round downward. And again, allow your eyes to drift closed. Inhale, exhale, come all the way back up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Clasp your hands behind your back and fold. Inhale, exhale, come back up. Allow your eyes to open. Reach up, look up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Clasp your hands behind your back and fold once again with eyes closed. Inhale, exhale, come back up. Allow your eyes to drift open. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tabletop position. Exhale to downward facing dog. Now, in downward facing dog, you do not have to keep your legs perfectly straight. What I want you to focus on is the elongation of your spine. Inhale, exhale, begin to walk the dog. Try to keep your fingers and toes spread nice and wide. Inhale, hold downward dog. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Take the left knee down into the mat to a low lunge. And inhale, reach those arms up. Look up, opening into your chest. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the knee. Exhale, step forward, coming to forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up, bring your palms together, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms come up, and exhale, fold. Returning to your forward fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower those arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the back knee. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. And again, walk the dog. Inhale, hold downward facing dog. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Take the right knee down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the back knee. And exhale, step forward. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left leg back. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the back knee. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. And again, walk the dog. Inhale, hold. Exhale, knees to the mat. Cross your ankles and roll back to a nice, comfortable, simple cross-legged position. Go ahead and take the left ankle in front of the right ankle into adept's pose. So the point of this asana is to try to keep the knees lined up with the hips. Try not to force that stretch. Inhale, reach your arms up, and as you exhale, begin to fold, hinging at your hips. Now, if you feel extra flexible today, see if you can keep walking your hands further forward. See if you can release your brow into the mat. I am not going to go into the full stretch with you today. As you can see, I am nursing a little bit of an old injury which has recurred. And I will actually be offering you a few different options as well, just in case you are experiencing one-sided injury to your body. There are options. Inhale, walk your hands in. And exhale, once again, walk forward and hold for a few breaths. And see if you can release a little bit more deeply into that stretch this time. Inhale, walk your hands in, and again, exhale, walk forward and hold. Inhale, walk your hands in, and switch sides. Take the opposite ankle in front of the opposite leg. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, walk your hands forward. So, of course, for today, as you may have guessed, we are focusing primarily on the crown of the head as well as the brow area of the body. Inhale, walk your hands in, and exhale, walk your hands forward. Deep breaths. Inhale, walk your hands in. And exhale, gather your knees together. Go ahead and shift your knees from side to side, stacking one knee on top of the other, and be very mindful as you move through that stretch. Pull your shoulders over your hips, breathing deeply. And go ahead and slide the heels forward. Now, if you have one side that's a little bit more sensitive than the other side, lengthen one leg. And if you need to keep one knee slightly bent, you may certainly feel free to do so. If you're feeling a little extra tight, of course, keep the knees bent. What I want you to put the focus on is the hip hinge. So try to keep your spine nice and long. Shoulders stacked. Inhale, exhale, fold. Taking your hands as far forward as your body will allow you to go. Inhale, walk your hands in. Exhale, fold. See if you can fold forward a little bit more deeply this time. And walk your hands in. And again, fold. Nice deep breaths, and walk your hands in. Go ahead and slide your hips to the center of the mat. Reach your arms forward and come all the way down to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Again, take the knees from side to side. Really take your time moving through into that stretch, releasing those hips. Inhale, take your knees to center. Exhale, walk your heels just a little closer to your hips. Arms down by your side. Inhale, exhale, tuck in the tailbone, just taking the low back into the mat. Inhale, release. Exhale, tuck in the tailbone. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, tuck in the tailbone, take your knees to your chest. And again, only bring your knees as close to your chest as you can without forcing into that stretch. And release your feet into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, begin to open out the knees into recline cobbler's pose. Getting a little bit of a low back bend here, coming into an anterior pelvic tilt. Opening the hips, breathe deeply. Allow your hands to rest on your abdomen and feel the rise and fall of your abdomen upon each breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, bring your knees together, and once again, take your knees to your chest. Inhale, exhale, roll over onto your side, and come back to tabletop position. From here, once again, if this is bothering your wrists, of course, keep your fingers curled under like a fist. Inhale, exhale, begin to shift your weight to your left leg. Take your right knee to your right shoulder and see if you can take that right foot slightly forward so that your foot is lined up with your right hand and wrist. Toes are turned out slightly to about a 45-degree angle. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale, lift your right elbow up and take your right hand into your right leg. Turn to your right. Breathe deeply, really press up and through the base shoulder. Inhale, exhale, release, and come back to tabletop position. Inhale, exhale, take the left foot forward, turning the left foot out slightly to about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, lift the left elbow and place your hand into the left leg, turn to the left. Inhale, exhale, release, and inhale back to tabletop position. Exhale, take your hips back to your heels. Slide your hands forward, reaching to the top of the mat, eyes closed, brow is soft. Inhale. Exhale, reach your arms back towards your heels, allowing the shoulders to round downward. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips and roll onto the crown of your head. We're going to stay here for a few breaths, really releasing into the back of the neck. Focus on bringing energy and light to the crown of your head with your eyes closed. See if you can lift the hips up just a little bit more, really fanning open your shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale, release your hips back to your heels. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, exhale once again, roll to the crown of your head, lifting the hips, eyes closed, eyes are soft. Really focus on visualizing the rejuvenating energy that you're bringing to your body right now, especially to the crown of your head. Inhale, exhale, hips to heels. Now moving on, we're going to start to focus a little bit more energy into the throat. So inhale, come all the way up. Allow your eyes to open. Open up your chest. Open up your collarbone and tip your chin up slightly. From here, inhale, exhale, lift to kneeling. Inhale, exhale, sit back. Inhale, exhale, lift back up to kneeling. Inhale, exhale, sit back. Inhale. Exhale, lift back up to kneeling and turn to look over the right shoulder, exhaling. Drop the right shoulder down. See if you can reach for your right heel with your right hand. Inhale, reach the left arm up, opening into your throat, into your chest. Breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale, carve through to release. Inhale, exhale, come back to kneeling. Drop the left shoulder down. See if you can reach back for the left heel with your left hand. Inhale, reach the right arm up and open into your chest, into your throat. Inhale, exhale, carve through to release, back to sitting. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Coming back to child's rest. Inhale to tabletop position. Exhale, slide out the right leg followed by the left and come all the way down into the mat, coming to a prone position. Hands are proximal to your shoulders. Really bring the shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale, engage your glutes to support the low back and begin to lift halfway up. Hold here for a few breaths. And reaching into solar plexus. Inhale, exhale, see if you can lift the legs. Feeling the sacral energy, solar plexus energy into the abdomen. Engage your glutes a little bit more. See if you can lift the legs a little bit more and reach your arms back. Keeping your eyes soft. See if you can interlace your fingers, opening up into your locust. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands proximal to your shoulders. Take your brow into the mat. Inhale to tabletop. And exhale, come back to child's rest or balasana. Breathe deeply. Eyes are closed. Brow is soft. I'm going to release a little bit more of the back. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, curl the toes under. Walk your hands in, peeling your knees away from the mat. Begin to open the knees broadly. If you would like to stay here, you may certainly feel free to do so. Otherwise, see if you can step out your right foot, followed by your left. And now we're reaching into the root chakra. Bringing light and energy, soften your eyes. If you would like to have your eyes closed here, you may certainly feel free to do so. And really use your elbows as leverage to open the hips just a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, take your hands into the mat. Step your right foot in, followed by your left. Knees together. And come back to tabletop position. Inhale. Exhale, hips to heels. Child's rest. Once again, breathe deeply. Eyes closed. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, cross your ankles and roll back to simple cross-legged. Once again, take your left ankle in front of your right ankle, coming back to adept's pose. This time, palms are up, shoulders down, eyes are soft. Begin to allow your eyes to drift closed. And begin to slowly open your eyes and take the opposite ankle in front of the opposite leg. Palms up, eyes closed. Allow your eyes to drift open. Use your hands to bring your knees together and come to the center of your mat once again. One vertebrae at a time takes you all the way down to a nice, comfortable supine position. And again, windshield wiper your knees from side to side, releasing the hips just a little bit. Take the knees to center. And go ahead and walk your feet out towards the outside of the mat, drawing the knees inward. Allow your hands to rest on your lower abdomen. Feeling the rise and fall of your abdomen upon each breath, and allow your eyes to drift closed. Really take the time here to focus on the balance of energy from the crown of your head into your brow, into your throat, to your heart, to your stomach or solar plexus, into your sacrum, into your root. And begin to imprint your low back into the mat and then release. Begin to open up your arms, extend your fingers broadly, and then soften your hands. Begin to slide out your right heel, followed by your left, drawing the legs open. Begin to let go of any tension that you may still be holding on to through all your muscles. From the crown of your head all the way down to your toes. Let go of and silence any or all strenuous thoughts. Feel as though your mind is drifting towards the sky and your body is sinking deep within the earth. Let go and focus only on your breathing. If you would like to remain in Shavasana a little bit longer, you may certainly feel free to do so. Otherwise, we're going to begin to bring ourselves back into the room by wiggling our fingers and toes. Slide in your right heel, followed by your left. Carefully roll over onto your right side and use the strength of your arms to come all the way up to a nice, comfortable, easy cross-legged position. And allow your eyes to drift open. Palms are up, index finger to thumb. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, release your posture. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, lower your arms down. And give yourselves a nice big squishy hug and a pat on the back. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. And for the rest of this week, I will be coming back to focusing on the chakras, the energy points of the body. Next week I have something new planned, and I'll be sure to keep everybody posted. Of course, if you have any questions as far as whether you would like for me to possibly focus on other parts of the body, I would be happy to do so. And of course, drop a like, subscribe. Thank you very much. Peace as always, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.